Yeah, that shit sound crazy. Uptown. I started off in the 20th century, now I'm in the next one. Still rockin' fly shit, ain't trying to impress them. These niggas talk a lot of shit because I lets them. But I could blow these niggas up, I could caress them. I mean crush them, righteous but I lust sin. Niggas talk about me, they don't even discuss them. And it's disgusting how I put the shit together. Canvas with my Chuck Taylors, I don't ever rock the leather. These niggas gon' fall like a sudden drop in weather. They got a couple lyrics but they just not as clever. I make the whole game pause like a rain delay. Pull my pen out, blow up like a hang.
What's going on, man?
Yo, not too much, man. Not too much.
Finally got each other, huh?
Yeah, finally.
I know.
Yeah, it's good to get to talk to you, man, you know. The rising prospect. 26 fights, 26 KOs. That says a lot, man. That says a lot in itself, man. Okay. So what are you looking to achieve in 2013 this year?
Oh, what I look to achieve? I'm looking to achieve greatness, man. You know, I'm looking to achieve a lot. This is my year. This is Deontay Wilder's year. You know, I'm looking to be definitely the next heavyweight champ of the world, you know, all in 1 year. It's going to be a great year for me. I want to fight anybody that's willing and able to fight me. You know, I want the best of the best this year and nothing less. And, you know, here I come.
Okay. So what's it going to take to be the great heavyweight that you know you can be?
It's going to take a lot. It's going to take me keep training hard, me to keep on believing in my faith. You know, to me to make the right decisions. For as my personal life, for as my business life. You know, to continue to surround myself around positive people. You know, it's going to take a lot of hard work, but I have never been a stranger to hard work. All my life I had to work hard. So that's first nature for me. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, I'm willing to do it. You know, I love success. You know, I'm willing to do whatever to be successful.
Okay. So where are you based right now?
I'm in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I wouldn't imagine there's a massive boxing infrastructure there. I could be wrong. Is there a big boxing scene there?
Yeah, we definitely have. We got a great amateur program going on here. We have developed over the years. I have got the commission. I have got the commission here after winning my medal in the Olympics. My state didn't have a boxing commission where you can hold professional sanctioned fights. And after the Olympics, I got Alabama a commission, and we didn't have many shows, and it has been successful. So it is a growing state as far as boxing concerned, and we have done well, and I'm looking forward to growing even bigger from this year and on.
Who's training you currently?
Who's training? Well, I got my longtime trainer JD. I got also Mark Breland, which is the 84 Olympic gold medalist, two-time welterweight champion. And I also got the world-renowned Russ Ambers, which is also the owner of rival company, on my team. I got a lot of great guys. You know, them some great guys that I got on my team, and they always motivate me and push me to the level that I need to be. So when it comes time to fight, I perform like I'm supposed to.
I know Mark Breland very well. I remember him winning the welterweight gold in Los Angeles in '84. He was a great amateur fighter, man, and a good pro too.
Oh, most definitely. So I'm trying to live his. I'm trying to obtain everything that he has obtained. You know, he was champion twice, and I'm trying to see what it feels like to be at one time. You know, let alone go on my career to try to be, you know, take all the belts. So, you know, you got to dream first, and then face reality, and then make life become reality. But through hard work, it's not going to get there by itself. Yeah, I mean, it's going to get there through hard work.
I didn't actually realize you won a medal in the Olympics.
Did I get yes, I was the only one to medal for the U.S. I got bronze.
Yeah, you got bronze.
I got a bronze, but I was the only one to medal. I made history by being the first ever to make the Olympics team and medal in a year and a half. No one in the history of boxing has ever came up in an amateur ranking so fast as I've done. I've done everything in a year and a half. Medal and make the Olympics team. Did all in a year and a half, man. And, you know, beat a lot of top-ranked guys, and that's never heard of.
So what differences are you finding from amateur boxing to pro? What are you having to modify and change?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's a big difference. For one, you know, no helmets. I think you can see better in pro because you don't have no blind. You don't really have too many blind spots for far as the helmet concerned on your head. For two, you have smaller gloves. You know, and I love the smaller gloves. And for three, you know, the referee, you know, in the professional ring, you know, they look at you to be a professional, but also have fun being a professional. And amateur is more on the be safe side. They don't want you to be too cocky, or you know, because they feel like this is just training to be professional. And you don't have refs on your back. You know, they in the pro, they want you to knock your opponent out. They want you to be able to get them an 8 count. In amateur, you know, if you hit them hard, then the referee jumps in for safety reasons. And many times I almost knocked my opponent out, and the referee stopped me. You know, I didn't really like that. So for me, professional level is better for me than amateur. You know, I like that the amateur. I like that they go to the Olympics. I will always have that in my background. Nobody can ever take that from me. But I enjoy being a professional as well. Yeah,
man. Did you sense that Kelvin Price was intimidated by you?
Oh, yes, most definitely. I could read fear all over him, even at the press conference, you know, which I understand because he never been at this stage before in his life, you know. He never been, you know, in a ring with a guy with so much power or caliber as I. So, you know, when you never been in certain situations, you don't know how to handle them.
Yes.
And when you don't know how to handle them, then sometimes you get nervous or too over anxious to doing things, or you tend to do things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. And I think that was definitely the case for him. He never fought in such a big crowd before a big venue like that. So I know. As far as that, I don't think he was. You know, he was too nervous. Even at the press conference, he was nervous. You know, he was so nervous that he almost knocked over the podium. And I knew then, without even looking in his eyes, I knew yeah, this is my fight. We knew he was gonna come out over anxious. We knew he was gonna come out trying to keep me away. You know, and we knew he was gonna try to run from the right hand. Everybody run from the right hand, but you know, but being me, I don't really worry about the right hand. The right hand is something that automatically comes. So that don't really just be on my mind. Oh, let me throw the right hand. I mean, when it's time for the right hand to throw, it throws on its own. It got its own mind. But this year, I'm unleashing a new weapon.
Right.
You know, I haven't thus far out of 26 fights. I really haven't displayed my full potential talent. You know, and that's kind of scary for me. You know, because many people, you know, is still on the edge, or some people with me, some are not. But that's just life. But many people don't really know about Deontay Wilder. They really don't know what all I have to offer. And this year, I'm planning on showing everything. I never had the opportunity to reveal my other weapons, you know, and I feel like, you know, if I didn't have to, if I don't have to reveal them, then why, you know? But this year's going to be a great year for me. It's going to be a big year for me, and we're expecting big things, not only just for myself, but for the sport of boxing and for the fans that is in this sweet sport as well too.
Well, you might not get the chance to show them goods, because I agree with what Emmanuel Stewart said. He said you was one of the few heavyweight prospects who threw his punches with the bad intentions that a heavyweight should throw them with. You know? And I agree with that. Like, it's easy to say, oh, Kelvin Price is going to take Deontay Wilder's right-hand away. When you've got power like yours, and I don't want to gas you too much, because I want to keep you hungry, because when you've got power like yours, people don't realize that your game plan has to change when you're facing that raw power, And
that's right.
Yeah. So you can have a game plan, but you're still faced with things that you didn't realize. That you didn't really have full aware of the facts on. That power. Sometimes the game plan goes out the window when faced with that. And that's something that is going to be a big advantage to you, So if you was to get a world title shot at Vladimir or Vitaly today, would you be ready to take it? And more importantly, would you be ready to win?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I say yes to both. I train every day to be the champion of the world. I eat to be the champion of the world. I breathe to be the champion of the world. Even in my dreams, sleeping, I sleep for myself being the champion of the world. So, I prepare myself mentally and physically for that day, because sometimes you get the opportunity in the weirdest ways. Sometimes opportunity sneaks up on you when you least expect it. And I don't want this moment, this opportunity that I've been waiting on for so long, ever since I've been in the pro game. I don't want this opportunity to sneak up on me and I'm not ready. So by preventing that from happening, I'm always in the gym. I'm always training as if I got a next fight lined up. I never take breaks off at the gym. I'm always training. So when I get because I done got a lot of short calls before to fight, which I just got a recent short call to fight. It's not final yet, but it just came unnoticed. But it's no surprise for me because I'm always ready.
Yeah.
I think the key to be in shape, be prepared, and be ready. And if that opportunity came, I would be ready, and the world would definitely see a great fight. They would not see all the previous American got in there just to survive or this and that. I gave those guys a great impression when I went to their camp, and it was a great camp that Vladimir held, and I learned a lot from him. I know he learned a lot as well from me. But the different things about it. The things that I learned from him, I'll be able to adjust to because I'm a younger guy. He's been around for a while, and he's been champion for a while, so it's not going to be too much that he would change for himself. But by me being a younger guy, I can adjust and I can change up in many things that I would like because I'm still up and coming. Oh, he can only stay still where he at and go down, which the clock is ticking. Time wait for no man.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually those guys either going to retire or they're going to get beat, and I'd rather be the one to beat them and make them retire, because either way it goes, you're going to have those two things happening. So, by that being said, I'm definitely, I learned a lot in that camp, and I definitely feel I got what it takes. Not only just I got the power, but I got the athleticism. I'm smart in the ring as well, and as you can see from the last fight, I'm a very calm fighter now. I don't have to rush nothing. I wait, I sets up, and that's when I deliver.
So you definitely made your mark in camp with Vladimir and Vitaly. They definitely respected you, yeah?
Almost definitely.
Oh, okay. How tall are you?
I'm 6'7".
6'7"?
6'7", 230 pounds.
Wow. You see, because since and they're very good fighters, the Eastern European heavyweights, yeah? But what I'm noticing with them, right? And so you see, to the casual boxing fan, if the casual boxing fan is watching a 6'7", 6'8" man in the ring against a 6'2" heavyweight, and they're just pouring the jab and not trying to get him out of there, it has a optical illusion of, yo, this guy's massive. He should be punching that guy at the ring. And you embody an old school heavyweight to me, like a Foreman, a Liston, like you get rid of your man. And I think that's important, man. I really think that is an important, like not just in terms of being a ranked fighter, but you actually being able to market yourself to the public,
Oh, most definitely. I agree with you.
Yeah. So what separates you from David Price, Fury, Stiverne, or Jennings? What separates you from them guys?
I just first and foremost, many people talk about the right hand, and it's plain and clear to see that I'm definitely a stronger fighter than all three of those guys. I'm definitely the stronger fighter. I definitely feel like I'm faster, feet work and hand wise. When I go into the fight, I don't go off of, I'm fast, I'm stronger, so I'm gonna just use that. I go off of what do my opponent give me, because they always say styles make fights. So whatever style he has, I'm adapt to him, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes necessary that I feel would win this fight. Not having to use too much energy on this guy. If I can outsmart you, because some of the best criminals get away, whether it's murder or get away with anything. Some of the best criminals get away with the best crimes not only because they was good at it, but because they were smart at what they was doing and they had a game plan. And that's how I go in the ring. I go in the ring with a game plan. I don't care what style you is. If you're fast, I'm not going to get out of my game plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with my game plan until I execute it to perfection. But for all those guys, they're definitely my right hand is my jab probably be stronger than all three of them right hand. Many people may say, "Oh, he's not fighting nobody. He's not." But in realistic, none of us haven't really fought nobody, because all the guys and people always, "Oh, he's fighting bums." But if I done fought bums, at least I have finished them in good fashion. Many of the other guys have fought just the same bums as well too, but they ended up going all the rounds with them, and not being able to knock these guys out. I'm being able to knock everybody out.
Yeah.
And that right there alone tell you that I'm definitely a stronger and harder hitter than all three of those guys.
I was watching Brian Jennings when he beat the New Zealand guy, Bowie Tapu, and Bryant was hinting that you and him have a rivalry. Can you elaborate on the history that you have, or rivalry you have?
Oh, well, I don't personally have nothing against Brian. I never met the guy in the day of my life, and many people put out, when you're dealing with social media, people will put out anything. Nowadays, people will believe anything nowadays just to get a good story out, or just to tell a great lie. Nobody wants to hear the pretty truth. Everybody wants to hear an ugly lie, though.
Yeah.
And it's good for boxing, though. I'm sure he don't personally have nothing against me, but when it comes to boxing, we feel like we can boost it up. We feel like when it's time for us to fight, that we'll be able to fight for some great money, not just pennies. The fans, they don't care how much money you make. Only thing they want to be satisfied is pleased with their own intentions of seeing this fight. They just want to see two guys fight.
Yeah.
They don't care about their family. But for us fighters, I feel like, we have family that we have to feed and support as well too. So we just don't want to be two fighters and they're just fighting. We want to have something that everybody can benefit from it, Yeah. And right now, I think no matter all the prospect guys, I feel like it's just a build up, because me and his name has been talked about a lot. Me and Tyson Fury name has been talked a lot. So between those two guys, people wanted to see. It's been talked up a lot. So just imagine maybe a year or so, even 2 years down the line, if people, the higher and higher it get, the more and more we keep winning, the more people are getting involved and noticing, and they getting drawn to, hey, Deontay Wilder and Brian Jennings. Oh, hey, Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. People are getting excited about boxing again, period, in the heavyweight division. So after a while, maybe a couple of months down the line, man, after a while, this is going to be a big deal. And not only is it going to be a big deal, but it's going to be great for the sport of boxing. And it's also going to be great for us, because now, we don't have to fight for these pennies no more. We can be able to fight, okay, that people want to see it, we can fight, how much, oh, that's great. We can support our families, and everybody be happy to see a great fight. May the best man win, and we have something to say. Whether somebody go home with bragging rights or or if they lose, and maybe go back to the drawing board and try again later. That's how we all see it. All the fighters, I think, that's how we all see it. Some may be scared. They have other reasons, but that's how I see it as well. And I think some of the other ones would agree on me with that.
Yeah, it's no point you and Jennings, pounding on each other for pennies, man. When down the line, when there's belts at stake, the fight will be worth much more.
That's correct.
Yeah. And I think guys like Floyd Mayweather, they've really helped boxers not just go in there senselessly and come out broke. It's not a good look to go in and go in a box. Yeah, it's not a good look, man.
Exactly.
So that's what's up there. What would you say to people who say that you need to step up your level of opponents? How are you going to answer them this year?
Well, I don't really have to say much. We call them haters.
Yeah.
I'm sure haters is a worldwide term. Everybody know what a hater is.
Oh yeah.
And I don't really have to say much to them. I just let my success speak for myself. The term has always been actions speak louder than words. So if I went and tried to argue with every person that disagreed with me or didn't like me or didn't feel I was this great fighter, I'll be depressed and stressed because there's too many people in the world to have to battle with, and I can't please everybody, and I'm not trying to please everybody because there's some people out there that no matter what you do or no matter who you beat or how good or ugly you look beating him, they're not going to be satisfied. Some people are just built that way. And I just let my success. Every win I win, I let it speak for me. The medal, when I got the medal in the Olympics, I let that spoke for me. Now I'm the WBC Continental Champion. I didn't have to say too much. I let that belt spoke for me.
Yeah.
So anything else that's dealing with my career and people, saying so many things, I just tell them, hey, to buckle up. Because it's against the law not to anyway, and enjoy the ride because y'all not gonna stop me.
Yeah.
You can only be with me because when you be, I love to prove people wrong anyway. So you just really when people say I just want to prove them even more wrong and make them look stupid or silly. But some people, they're just the sport of boxing, man. Some people can really be with you and know you're a good fighter, but just want to start something up. And then you have some that not with you, but that say they don't like you, but really do like you, and don't really know how to express themselves. So I think you get all kind of mixed emotion in the sport of boxing, man. I really do.
Well, you're hooked up with Shelly Finkel and Golden Boy, so you're definitely in good hands there. You know what I mean? In terms, yeah, like Shelly Finkel, that's Tyson's boy. I think he used to work with Breland, didn't he? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Shelly had all of it. Shelly had everything from Mark to Mike Tyson to Evander Holyfield to I think Riddick Bowe. I think Lennox Lewis. He done had all.
Definitely. So why the Bronze Bomber? How did you get that name?
Well, many people don't know Evander Holyfield is from Alabama. Many people think Atlanta. Many people don't know that Joe Louis is from Alabama, but they think Detroit. But I did it. I liked it. Joe Louis was one of my favorite fighters among many other guys, and he was a native from Alabama, so I dedicated it to him. He was the brown bomber, and I became the bronze bomber. I became bronze. I got bronze because of my medal that I won in the Olympics, and I got bomber from Joe Louis. He was the brown bomber, and I'm the bronze bomber.
Yep, it works, man. It definitely works.
It works. Man.
Yeah, man. So, in terms of development, like you talked on it earlier, you've got a lot more to show us this year. In terms of like we all know the punching power is there. Like, can you box? Because you haven't had to show that. Okay.
Man, I got it. Man, look, I got it all. I can box, and if you want to brawl, I can brawl as well too. Whatever you want to get into, I can do it. Like I said, I haven't even been past the fourth round. Any man that takes me past the fourth round, that they're gonna get a rude awakening because I definitely don't get tired, that's why I stay so calm. Like I said, I got so many, and me and my trainer, we just started talking about this, we look so good in the gym and in sparring, and even when I go to camps, I sparks everybody. I'm like, wow, this guy is really a nice fighter. This guy is something else. And every camp I go to, there's never been a camp I haven't been to that they haven't said I'm the next heavyweight champ of the world. I've been in there with some of the best of the guys, and they know what I'm capable of doing. Which some of them don't. I just let people talk. Some the ones that don't really know my capability, I just say they'll soon find out. But this year, I want to unleash a little bit more side of me. I want to let people know that I am the real deal. Not only do I have a right hand, but I also got other attributes about myself, and I think this year is going to be a great year. Not only for myself, but for other boxers as well too. I'm sure they feel the same way that this is the year, and boxing is coming back, man. Fans are definitely getting involved. They're excited again, and I had many say, whether it's me or Tyson Fury or David Price or Brian Jennings or Joe Hanks or Jonathan Banks, people are getting excited again and saying either one of us are the champs, and boxing is. They say boxing is finally back. So, that right there make me feel good to know that people are behind us and supporting us and feel like we're bringing the entertainment back to the divisions. Because people once said once the heavyweight division go, then there goes boxing. So now we're bringing it back, baby.
Okay. I assume that you study your competition, because I've heard this Joe Hanks recently, and a few reputable people have been mentioning him. Is he somebody I've got to look out for?
Yeah, well, I want to fight all the Americans. We like I said before about we don't want to fight for pennies. We don't want to just be fighting just because the fans want it. Of course we want to please the fans as well too, but we want to benefit from it as well too. So we feel as the more we keep winning, the more we keep being undefeated. After a while, we'll be able to fight for some good money. Maybe have a M behind a sign, a number. That means fighting for a couple of millions. And something that'll maybe be worth it. But I definitely want to fight. I definitely want to fight everybody. If you say you're the best, and if you're undisputed, Deontay Wilder want a taste of you.
Okay.
I've been fighting. I've always been a fighter. And ever since I was a kid, man, I've been a fighter. And it's nothing new to me. I'm not scared. I don't have fear for no human man. When I'm in the ring, I enjoy the pleasure of hitting people. I enjoy the pleasure of being in that ring with the crowd, the lights, the camera, and all the action and entertainment. I enjoy it. The only thing I get sad about, the only thing I get down to sad and anxious about is the wait time. I'm ready. That's the hard part, waiting to hit you.
Yeah.
But like I said, I can't wait, man. It's I'm getting fired up right now just to talk about it. And I'm just ready to do the thing, man.
What did you think of the Steve Cunningham Thomas Adamic result? Did you think it was a really bad robbery? I didn't get to see all of it, man. To be honest, I kind of fell asleep, man. Okay, it's not your kind of fight.
Yeah, I had a long night that day, but a lot of people felt that. A lot of people felt that people that I done talked to and I done heard the conversation, overhearing conversation. A lot of people felt that Cunningham won.
Yeah.
So I can't really say up on it.
Okay.
I didn't.
No problem, man. No problem. All right. Do you want to give the people any contact details? Twitter, Facebook.
Well, I want to give a shout out to all my fans.
Yeah.
Whether you're here in the United States or you're over in the UK, or anywhere in the world, if you're a fan of Deontay Wilder, tell y'all thank y'all for being a part of me. Thank you for being on board and keep supporting me. Keep me in your prayers because we're coming. This is our year. I say our year because we're together, baby. We're doing it. I'm doing it not only just for me, I'm doing it for us. And we're together. We're coming. For those that still not sure, still on the edge, stay tuned because Deontay got more for you. Do not change that channel. This is my year, baby. and you want to contact me for a little chat or whatever, feel free. I'm always on. And you can contact me on Twitter at Bronze Bomber.
Excellent. All right, that's Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, people. Big yourself up, sir, and I really appreciate your time that you gave me for this interview, man. And, you know, I'm rooting for you, you know.
Most definitely. It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah, it has been.
Sorry for the wait, man.
No problem.
Hectic.
You got there in the end, man. I know you're a busy man. You got a busy schedule, and big things are destined for you this year. And hopefully we can do this again soon.
Thanks, bro. Love, peace, and God bless, man.
All right. Blessings, man. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yeah. That's just how it trades. Uptown. I started off in the 20th century, now I'm in the next one. Still rockin' fly shit, ain't trying to impress them. These niggas talk a lot of shit because I lets them. But I could blow these niggas up, I could caress them. I mean crush them, righteous but I lust sin. Niggas talk about me, they don't even discuss them. And it's disgusting how I put the shit together. Canvas with my Chuck Taylors, I don't ever rock the leather. These niggas gon' fall like a sudden drop in weather. They got a couple lyrics but they just not as clever. I make the whole game pause like a rain delay. Pull my pen out, blow up like a hang.